This edition of PewterPirates.com brought to you by House of Brews Tavern and Grill. More than beer, House of Brews gives you great food and always great fun. And speaking of food and fun, we'd like to thank our co-title sponsor, Sea Dog Brewing Company. Its Clearwater location and its Treasure Island Brewery by the beach boast the exclusive combo of giving its patrons a New England brewery complemented by a Gulf-inspired menu. Oh, we appreciate you logging on to PewterPirates.com, everybody, and we appreciate our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company. While those Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off their first loss of the year, but the good news for them, this guy's back. Yeah, after a 3-game suspension, he's back in the building, Jameis Winston. Let's preview this game against the Chicago Bears, and a big part of that is, of course, number 3. We'll talk to Jameis Winston for the first time in almost a month. We'll get his reaction on returning from his suspension. We'll also talk to his receivers about how he and Ryan Fitzpatrick are different. Oh, yeah, they have a game against the Chicago Bears this Sunday. We'll preview that as well. We're here at One Buck Place, PewterPirates.com. Coming up next. Thanks for logging on to PewterPirates.com, everybody. I'm your host, Mike Neighbors. Well, kind of a hushed tone here at One Buck Place in terms of the quarterbacks. Dirk Cutter not going to tell the media who the starting quarterback will be against the Chicago Bears, but the smart money is on Ryan Fitzpatrick as long as he's healthy coming off that Monday night loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jameis Winston, though, met the media for the first time. He's been holding workouts with some former receivers that he's worked out with in the past and talked about the chance to return to a team that's now 2-1.
It's about the team success. You know, I'm not a selfish player. It's about our team. We're out here doing big things, and we got to continue doing that.
Jameis said he's back with, obviously, in the building. No one need to address the team this time around. How's it been seeing him back and in the fold and back with his team again?
Yeah, it's really good to have him back. You know, obviously all the guys on the team miss him. You know, miss his energy. You know, I think just having him back, you know, feels normal again.
I've learned from Fitz ever since he's been here. You know. But as a team, we're playing very well. I wanted to be a part of that, and now I'm a part of that. So now it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We're having a lot of success, and I want that to continue, and I know it will. So me being back, I mean, nothing's changing. You know, I'm just happy that I can be a part of it. I'm happy that when we have a win, I can come off and dap guys up and celebrate with them. You know, I think that's the part that you miss, that team bonding.
So it was clear watching and listening to Jameis Winston, he's more than happy to be off his suspension and back with his teammates here at One Buck Place. Speaking of his teammates, his wide receivers have thrived in the first 3 weeks under Ryan Fitzpatrick, and his main target, Mike Evans, was asked, what's the real difference between the beard, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Jameis Winston?
Well, Jameis might scramble a little more like out the pocket, but he looks to throw these scrambles more.
What about in the red zone? Are there any differences there? I mean, everybody knows he likes to throw to you in the red zone. He likes to throw to Cam Brew, too.
Yeah. There's not many differences. Depending on the looks that I get, I get doubled a lot down there. So, I mean, we have a lot of options that are one-on-one on the other side. So.
Interesting perspective from Mike Evans, who's been the leading receiver so far for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers through 3 games. Mike Evans has looked great. Deshaun Jackson has looked exceptional. So has Chris Godwin. And then you have the tight ends, O.J. Howard and Cam Braid. Oh, so many weapons on this Bucs offense. Cam Braid has kind of been lost in the shuffle. The Bucs tight end didn't catch his first pass until the Monday night game where his first reception was a touchdown. I asked Braid, with all the weapons, do the egos get in the way at all?
I mean, everyone wants the ball, but as long as we're winning, as long as offensively we're scoring points, we're moving the ball down the field, it doesn't really matter who's doing it for us. And whether it was OJ, Mike, Deshaun, Chris, me or Adam, I think we're all just happy as long as we're winning.
Oh, we're just getting warmed up here on PewterPirates.com. Coming up next, we're going to talk about, well, not the quarterbacks anymore, the actual opponent this week, the Chicago Bears. This team has a chance for big things heading into the bye week. We'll preview it coming up next. There are a lot of neighborhood bars, but there is only one.
House of Brew!
It's now better than ever, freshly remodeled with a new U-shaped bar. where it's clear everybody's having fun at the
House of Brews.
Armed with a full liquor and wine selection, House of Brews houses a large selection of brews. But come on, this place is more than brews. The food takes it to a whole different level. A fresh daily scratch menu serves up a wide variety of favorites, leaving customers always satisfied at the
House of Brews.
not your average neighborhood bar. Oh, it's so much more. We're back here on pewterpirates.com previewing the Bucs Bears game this Sunday up in the Windy City. So far, the Bucs haven't lost on the road. Okay, they've only played one game, but an impressive win in New Orleans in the season opener. This time around, they head up to play a Chicago team, or who would have thunk it? The Bears and the Bucs enter with a 2-1 record. That's why the NFL is great. You never know what's going to happen, but this team knows a victory will send them 3-1 into the bye week, and boy, that's huge.
And obviously, you know, they've been doing a really good job on defense so far. I think they're leading the league in turnovers. You know, we have a front seven like that. You know, some talented guys in the back end, and it really presents a challenge.
You know, every team, they kind of break up the season into quarters, and to be 3-1 going into the bye week definitely will give us some momentum going forward. You know, offensively, we've been doing some good things, so hopefully we can just continue to build off that and get another road win in the NFC.
Yeah, big opportunity for the Buccos as they head up north this Sunday. They're going to face a Bears defense which is very similar to that Steelers defense, a 3-4 scheme. And the Bears defense was already good before the season. Then they added some guy named Khalil Mack, who should cause a lot of trouble on Sunday. Well, we have one more segment, and we'll be right back here on PewterPirates.com's preview of the Bucs game against the Chicago Bears. Now, you want a drinking and dining experience like no other in Tampa Bay? Well, Sea Dog Brewing Company is the place for you. Its Treasure Island location gives its patrons a beautiful waterfront view with 6 brand new boat slips and more to come. This Sea Dog location has a great selection with local brews, all made in clear water, and oh, the specials. You have daily happy hour Monday through Friday from 2 to 6. Mug Club Monday features $6 mules. Taco Tuesdays are always popular, but don't pass up the $9.99 Fish Fry Thursdays. And on the weekends, enjoy a Sea Dog Brewery Sunday brunch by the beach. So check out Sea Dog Brewery at Treasure Island, 9610 Gulf Boulevard, Treasure Island, Florida, 727-954-7805. Our final segment here on PewterPirates.com is we have previewed their 4th game of the season against the Chicago Bears. Now, if you want more from us on PewterPirates.com, got to log on to our podcast. We have twice a week, myself and partner Roy Cummings, a few extra takes. That's why we call it, well, a few extra bucks. We have guests, we have our great 3 and Out segment, and the great analysis from our Bucs insider, Roy Cummings. I'd like to thank our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company. I'm Mike Neighbors. Remember, subscribe to PewterPirates.com. It's free, folks. Until next time, we'll see you down the road.